Madness Zone.
Alright, we're
Here we go.
getting close to the end.
Let's see.
You know what lies for us at the end?
Death.
Yes. Good work, Shadow.
Do I get a cookie?
Sorry, the budget doesn't have any more cookies. Actually, no, we got one.
That's a lie.
We got one, but it's oatmeal raisin.
Yeah. I'm going on strike.
Well, you're the one who told me to get it.
No, I didn't.
Look at him.
Tell me where I said this.
Right here, sir. Shows a video recording of it. Oh.
That is clearly my evil clone.
Yes, your evil clone who is not a chainsaw, but instead a lawnmower.
You can tell by the goatee.
This reminded me of all the dumb ideas we had when we were script ideas for countdowns originally. Like the fucking sandwich joke.
I don't think that joke will ever come to fruition, sadly.
Oh, and she's dead.
Ding! Meanwhile, in the game, I suck.
Next up, Cosmo.
Wait. You're not insisting that you're good at the game? That's illegal.
I've all but accepted that maybe I'm not that good at this game.
And now, here's Cosmo with the weather. I thought you said feather.
Oh, I thought that was part of the background.
What,
wow.
the spinning spike thing? No.
I'm part of the background.
I mean, in a sense, you kind of are. Okay.
I just want, when I say that, for you to edit a picture of me blatantly in the background of the footage. Like,
We have fun here. Yeah, are you gonna get an?
Hey, what's up here? I'm actually kind of curious.
Are you gonna get a game over in Metallic Madness Act 1?
right, I was still
I
checking
hope
for
not.
stuff. Oh gosh. Let's see. What else do I have to edit?
Okay, let's not get crushed this time. There we go.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Let's not get spiked either.
Because I forget and I need it. No, never mind. Forget me saying that. I was thinking, but I had to wait. No, that doesn't make any sense. So never mind.
But wait, now I'm curious. Now I want to know.
If nothing else, they're being pretty generous with the checkpoints.
Yeah, they're generous with checkpoints. Metallic Madness Act 1. Fine.
So if you don't want to say it out loud, at least message me so I know what this was gonna be. Like, what is it? What's going on? What you want me for? Why don't you need me anymore?
Scary. This looks okay. Never mind then.
This looks like death.
I mean, half the things in this stage look like death, so case in point.
Well, there you go, Shadow. I pinged you it.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I haven't watched that one yet.
Oh no, not again!
I'm sorry, I can't help it. When I see a special stage, I feel compelled to go for it.
Yo, it's almost 2 in the fucking morning.
So it is.
And we're sitting here watching you play fucking Blue Sphere. Look, I get staying up late to play video games, but you're staying up late making us watch you play video games.
Okay, fair.
You're actually watching?
That's fair. I won't waste your time then.
Oh, it's this boss. Shout out to Sonic 1.
I make that joke, but I really am not watching very attentively.
He is trying to work on that stuff in the background, to be fair.
That's okay. Just having you here to co-commentate is perfectly fine.
This is a perfect opportunity for us to work on ideas for that Mega Man fighting game just in our head.
Basically, all I'm doing is downloading the footage right now. Do 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 do. Pokemon Emerald. Because why not? Where? Hold on. Wait. I'm confused. What? Why are there? Why is there 26 videos in the playlist, but only Why is the download only grabbing 25?
Oh, I forgot this boss had a second phase.
Yeah, he starts going nuts with this one. You gotta hit him a few extra times to kill him. Oh god.
That's weird. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to start the 26th episode separately.
There we go.
That takes care of that.
That was weird.
Alright, now for the second act of Metallic Madness where we get Chibi Sonic.
Yep.
And because I'm contractually obligated to mention it, Chibi characters in this game are the best version of said characters. They're so tiny. Alright, listen, I'm going back to pulling up my Mega Man fighting game doc idea because I want to work on that idea some.
I also going back to me talking about stuff that I need to edit. I believe that is actually it.
Moving into the background in a different way now.
I want a JPEG of Shadow's face in the background.
Yeah. Living the dream.
We need a JPEG of both Shadow's face and my face in the background at all for this stage.
Oh, you know what? Send me the... I almost went for it out of instinct again. And then I remembered, oh wait, I have two very tired co-commentators there that I should probably respect their time.
Appease the co-commentators.
Also, to make it easier on you, I'll just send the pic right now. I think I know where it is. It's right over here, I think.
Thanks, I was about to... Oh, and I see Shadow sent me something.
I might send you some options.
Oh boy.
If I can find the rest of the others. You could... Actually, I think I would... I was going to send a different one, but I think I do prefer this one.
Oops.
It's the one I use.
Oh.
It's the one I use for my server.
Fair enough. Okay, you got one more continue, Kiara. Don't mess up.
Actually, I saw I had two continues now.
Oh, you must have gained points from doing a challenge or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw I got a continue from the last special stage that I did.
That makes sense.
So even if you're not going for Chaos Emeralds, those special stages are worth doing.
Yep. Okay, I've pulled up my doc for Mega Man Rollout Rumble. I'm gonna look over my options again. I still need to make sure that I got all the cool stuff from it. I think I got everything that I need.
Dang it, Sub.
What?
I went to type Pokemon Emerald, and I started with an M, and I was like, wait, what?
Mega Man. Mokemon.
Pokemon Emerald.
I think that's a fan game.
You accidentally combined Mokemon from Yu-Gi-Oh with Pokemon.
Pokemon Emerald.
It's like that one episode of the Abridged series where his voice actor turned into a Pokemon for a bit. Also, that buzzsaw should have killed you. Sonic is dead now.
Oh yeah, that.
He's dead?
Should have.
Yeah, Shadow. Death. Death, murder, death.
Whoops, I want to go back and hit that checkpoint. Thank you.
You know, I've made a critical error in this process of downloading all of the races.
What?
Yeah?
I have not been doing it in any sort of pattern at all.
I was about to say, just like, you don't have any sort of order, do you?
So it's just like, oh, I'm gonna download Gunman Clive now. Oh, now it's time for Mega Man 2. Oh, here's Super Mario Bros. 3. Hey, let's download Pokemon.
We don't need to. We don't need any kind of order here. This is organized chaos.
Yes, but the keyword is organized chaos.
I mean, if we really wanted to, I think question mark that you can like actually organize your stuff. Your
Okay.
Oh. Ooh. Oh.
All right, I forgot falling blocks. I forgot about this part. Which means you're actually close to the boss. You're trapped in there and can't help you get out, so you're gonna be waiting a bit. You should be able to jump out right now, though.
What the heck? Why is
There we go.
720p and 360p the only options for this episode of Pokemon Emerald?
What?
What?
There's not even a 480 option?
Yeah, that's weird. I don't get it.
That is bizarre. I think there might be something funky with that episode.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
I find a lot of strange things
Jeez.
during this.
And bees.
Let's see. Is there actually a way to... Okay, I guess there's not. I'm
Oh,
trying...
this boss.
Okay. Capsule dispenser boss. This one's.
I was trying to find and see if there was a way to
Nope. Oh well.
rearrange.
I was trying to see if I could get the achievement for leaving all the gacha bots on before killing the boss.
This isn't gacha. These are capsules. A little bit different. Okay, grab that ring and watch out for the falling particles because those will hurt. And
Everything hurts.
well, everything hurts when you're dead.
No, death is the only place that you find peace.
I don't know about that. I disagree.
I can find peace in a lot of other places.
Exactly.
Most of them
True
being nowhere
peace.
close to death.
True peace.
Okay, here we go. Final section.
There's always
Monarch.
some small degree of pain,
We're so close to the end.
except for death.
Shadow, stop getting overly philosophical.
Titanic Monarch Zone.
You are the one who wanted to record a Let's Play at 1:50 a.m.
No, that was her idea, not mine.
But you were the one who wanted to do it last time, and that is what inspired this.
Yes, it didn't take as long because Mega Man was a shorter game.
And,
Sorry,
and this is-
I just saw the gravity orbs.
And this is why I didn't pick something like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example. This is why I didn't pick, like...
This is why you didn't pick
This is-
Pokemon.
This is why I didn't pick something like Pokemon for my first group Let's Play.
Because it would take
I keep looking back at the live stream, and I'm just like, no, gravity orbs.
Like,
I hate
because
them.
I wanted something that I could probably finish in one night.
But to be fair, we're in the final zone. But this is
I
also...
wouldn't be able to finish it in one night,
I finished it in one night multiple times, so...
because I would rage quit at numerous bosses.
This is not the type of game that I would get mad at. There's a different breed of game that I get mad at.
It's honestly
If it didn't-
kind of hard for me to get mad at Sonic Mania, even with the boss fights that really irritate me. I can't
See, if
say I
the
really get mad.
if the game didn't have lives and continues, I wouldn't I would be fine with it because I just have an infinite amount of tries at the bosses. But when I get stuck on a boss and then have to go through like a 5-minute level again, I get rather peeved.
Okay, let me ask a question just for the sake of clarity. Do you like this game more or less than Forces, or have you not played Forces?
You clearly don't watch my channel enough.
No.
Because I have an entire Let's Play of Forces.
And how'd that go?
Not necessarily well.
Fair enough.
See, it's hard for me to say because, like, technically speaking, I prefer the modern Sonic gameplay, but
Forces.
Yeah, it's Forces. So I'm like, technically, I would be more inclined to want to play Forces, but on the other hand, I know for a fact that Mania is the better game.
Yeah.
And Forces has a lot of problems that make me not want to play it.
Like, okay, I'm glad we've established this, because I'm of the camp that says Forces is the most mediocre while. It just sort of exists without really being good.
Honestly, yeah, I would say it's really, really mediocre with a couple spots of pretty bad.
Yeah.
While I remain the singular person among us who has not played Forces.
Let me put it this way. Did you play Generations?
I did play Generations. I like Generations.
And you played Forces. Because it's just Forces again, only with the Avatar levels, and Sonic and Classic Sonic is worse in Forces.
Yeah.
I have heard that they messed up Classic Sonic pretty badly.
It's got like controls almost, and it sucks.
Classic Sonic is not fun to play in Forces. The Avatar levels are variable. I didn't really find them too fun most of the time. There were like a few levels that I enjoyed, and the modern Sonic are also variable. Some were good, some were.
Yeah, the other problem with Classic Sonic with Forces stages is that they're really fucking short, and you can just boost through them.
Yeah, it's just not that good of a game.
Just like, if you make a game where the boost mechanic destroys half the purpose of the game, why am I not pressing the boost instead of the time?
Like, because in Generations and Unleashed and like every other boost game, the boost is like designed into the level. They expect you to use the boosts at specific times.
Forces to feel like they forgot that the boost was there and didn't realize how easily it broke the game.
Well, here's my lazy counter-argument. It's meant to be easy mode.
Like,
that is not a good counter-argument.
Like, in Sonic Generations, you have those very specific portions where it's like, you can tell that they want you to use boost. And then there's those other parts where you can tell that they don't necessarily want you to use boost. You can use boost there if you want, but if you don't use boost, you can, like, you know, go alternate routes and stuff through homing attacks or light speed dashes and etc, etc.
Yeah, it says a lot when Unleashed had the idea originally and did it way better than Forces ever did. Like, Unleashed had sections that started off encouraging the boost and then had sections that slow it down, take some time off. Oh, this boss.
Oh yeah, this is the boss that you had so much fun with in the extra live stream.
I don't want to think about it. No.
Oh,
The reason why it took me so long to finish this game was because of this boss and the final boss. Because
the final boss is really long.
I always would die a decent amount of times to this, so then I would get to the final boss and not have that many lives / continues and such. So I would then, you know, I would die, a few times, and then go all the way back.
And there goes
one.
the ring.
And have to go right back through this entire stupid fight. Again and again and again and again.
Are you okay?
No, he's not.
No, I'm really not.
Death.
There's a reason why almost any 3D Sonic game is something that I would play first over 2D Sonic games.
There are exceptions, to be fair, though.
Except for Rush, because I really like Rush.
And I'll take. And I'll.
So like,
Let's go post
What was that?
Let's make this count. That was a car.
Who the fuck is driving at 1 in the morning?
Lots of people, actually.
Who the fuck goes inside and revs up the engine at 1 in the morning like an ass? Also, get a move on. Put the fucking sign down.
Okay.
Sonic Rush is it's weird because it's a 2D game, but I really enjoy it because it's the boost formula.
You can go fast.
Granted, I don't like it as much because it is entirely 2D, and like one of the problems I always have had with 2D Sonic is I feel like you can't really. You're intended to go fast, but you can't really go fast because you're always getting stopped by obstacles that you don't have quite enough time to react to.
Well, that's also something you could make an argument for as a thing in 3D games as well.
But 3D in the 3D games, it's a bit easier to do that because they're out in front of you in the background, and you're going forward towards them. In 2D, they're coming on screen from the right, and if you're going too fast, then they're there in an instant, and it's just like, okay, well now all my momentum is shot.
Well, let's be real. Sonic games are, at best, variable.
Variable?
Sonic games change at the drop of the hat because they don't know what to do with them anymore. They just make shit up as they go. It's like, let's give Shadow a gun. That's a good idea.
I mean, it was a good idea.
I feel like if they made a remake of Shadow the Hedgehog and made it not so slippery and made the gun mechanics work a bit better, then it'd be a pretty good game.
If it didn't take itself so seriously, I would be fine with it.
Because it's just very weird to control everything in Shadow the Hedgehog.
Well, I do know a lot of people that really don't like the mission structure of it and the whole.
I do think that they would need to rework that as well, make it a bit this is gonna be a weird comparison, but make it like 999 and the Zero Escape visual novels, where there's branching pathways, and at least in all the versions of the games except for the original 999, you can see the timeline and you can go back and choose where in the branch to go back to. So you go down one path all the way, and then you go back to where it split, and then go down the other pathway. Because
that was a thing in the 999 remake?
I thought
they added a actual timeline and everything. And
I'm gonna be honest, I thought for sure you were just gonna bring up Radiant Historia.
I mean, technically it's kind of the same, but it's not really. 999 and Virtue's Last Reward and everything are a better comparison because there's more splits. Because in Shadow the Hedgehog, you've got 11 different endings or whatever that you go through the levels to get to. So what if when they remake or re-release Shadow the Hedgehog, they really need to make it so that you can just go back to you know, select which level you want to choose and go from there, and like maybe even just have the choice of like setting. Well, I guess you'd have to go back into specific levels and like do the other option, because like you can't just be like, oh, I've got the true hero ending, now I want to go back to the previous mission before the final mission of the hero route and take the other path. You'd have to actually go back to that level and play it. But it'd be better than going all the way back to the beginning of the game and then having to go through all of the levels over in that order.
Well, let's be honest. If they're going to remake a 3D Sonic game, they're going to remake Adventure 1 and 2 first. Yeah.
I think
Sonic games really get remakes that often?
No.
I mean, not really, but
there's never been a game remake.
I just realized that. I don't think I've ever seen a Sonic game get full-on remake.
That's the thing. Like,
the only exception is like the mobile phone ports of the Genesis games where they added in all the... and there was development. Just a cool dude like that.
It's something like a lot of people want, and a lot of people feel like is needed, because those games are far from perfect. I mean, there's still some of my favorite games ever, but even I can admit that there's a lot of problems with them.
Big the Cat still sucks.
So it's just like, if Sega was smart about it, they would remake it and fix things.
But as we discussed from previous parts of this LP, Sega is not exactly smart.
I mean, and like...
Well, it's not that they're not smart, it's that they don't really know what to do with Sonic in general.
Yeah, and they've been really inconsistent and stuff with, like, even re-releasing things, because, like, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 got ports to PC and everything, but, like, nothing else did.
Aside from shit like Lost World, nothing gets ports anymore. Unless for like the Genesis stuff in Mania.
Because basically everything after Sonic Adventure 2 up until
Colors and Generations.
No, honestly, just Generations are not available on like current consoles.
Yeah.
Because Heroes has never been ported to anything. Shadow the Hedgehog has never been ported. 06 has never been ported.
To be fair, do we want ported?
I mean, that's another one that need if
it would benefit from a remake, but remaking bad games is not something companies do, which is a shame.
Yeah. I think. It's
a shame because those bad games are usually the ones that deserve it the most.
Yeah, the thing with Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, I think if it were to get a re-release, I think what I would personally do is do a double release. Have a remake version of the game that is bundled alongside a straight port of the original version.
So do what they did when they remade Castlevania Rondo of Blood on the PSP, because that had the original game and Symphony of the Night hidden away in it as well.
I mean, I guess I don't really know, but like, have the good version, the theoretical fixed version,
and the old version in case you want that,
and the old version, so it's because like. Sega knows. Sega must know how many people like love to make fun of Sonic 06, and how many people have done so and will continue to do so. So like,
but now here's a different question: are they aware of that, or are they aware of it more for Boom now?
That's a good question too.
Because they're both god-awful games, but which one's
Does
worse?
anybody really laugh at Boom?
You laugh at Boom because, good lord, what the fuck happened? You laugh at 06 because, good lord, how did you let this happen? They're different things. They're both fucked up.
I don't really get it.
06 was fucked because of Sega themselves. Big Red Button was the one that fucked up Boom, albeit due to some meddling as well.
Alright.
Alright, Bob.
So I haven't really talked about it, but the whole deal with this stage is we had to go through those 4 sections before we could open this portal here.
Yep, as you can tell from the mosaic glass panels in the background, this is a shout out to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I know it wasn't out yet. Shout out to that game.
But
Okay.
let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So the thing with this boss is it can't be hurt until that shield goes away, which only happens when it electrifies its connectors. So you gotta be careful with this guy.
Okay, yeah. Can I? So of 3D Sonic alone, there are 7 games that are not available on PC, and at least in terms of like the main series.
Yeah.
I guess also the storybook games are included in that.
Yeah, I think the big factor with that is that one of the big reasons to why that stuff doesn't get ported, I think it was a recent thing they did where Sega tried to like more or less like erase poor performing and poor like performing critically and sales wise Sonic games from. They like delisted Secret Rings and Black Knight and stuff from their store. Just like, yeah, no, this.
Oh, they did that?
Wow.
They don't like acknowledging it because they're trying to do something with it. I don't know what exactly they're trying to do, but
I don't know. I mean, like, and I mean, in the case of Secret Rings and Black Knight, it makes sense why they haven't really tried to port those over because you would need to revamp how the game plays because you have to make it for a controller. You know, as opposed to tilt controls and everything.
Since it was so reliant on a remote to begin with, it's not so.
Well, the PS3 at least had the PlayStation Move controller.
That's not the same thing, though.
That's not the same. But yeah, so see, it makes sense why Secret Rings and Black Knight had anything, but like, why haven't they done ports of Unleashed or Colors or Heroes? Because like Heroes is definitely of like the you can get adventure style format. Heroes is like it's still really loved a lot, but at the same time it is still one of the it is still viewed as not really that good. It's usually viewed far below Adventure and Adventure 2, but a lot of people still love it.
Heroes is more, we like this game, but god, that repetition thing was a stupid idea, and you should have known that.
Yeah, I don't know what they would or could do to fix that problem.
There really isn't a way, unless they were to change up the stages so everyone gets different stages, because the stages are the same. That's the problem.
Yeah. But the problem, I think, okay, if they did something like that, they'd also have to like change certain things because like you can't just be like, okay, we're gonna pick Amy's, we're gonna pick Team Rose's Seaside Hill, but then Team Dark's why can I not think of stage names? I've played this game like 20 times. Why can't I not think of stage names? I've been listening to the soundtrack recently. Why can't I think of stage names?
You mean you don't remember Hang Castle or Bingo Highway? Or Egg Fleet?
I actually... You say that in a slightly mocking tone, I can tell.
No, I'm not. I'm just like try to like. Do you remember these names?
Yes, and I'm genuinely sad that I could not think of that for some reason.
To be fair, there's a lot of goddamn zones in Sonic games.
Yeah, to be fair, like, themes are repeated, so it's just like, oh gosh, was that the name for this one, or was that the name for, like, I still sometimes mix up Casinopolis and Casino Park.
Well, there's just like, what, 5 casino areas in Sonic games?
There's
like,
gotta be far more than that.
Let's see, there's the one from Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic...
Adventure, or
Sonic
Heroes.
Forces had
Forces
one.
had one.
Had one.
And I specifically remember Forces because it was set in a forest for some reason.
Yeah. It was
And
stupid.
And I remember thinking, that's a strange place for a casino.
But regardless, back to my original point. They can't just say, okay, so the players are gonna play through Seaside Hill as Team Rose, Ocean Palace as Team Dark, Grand Metropolis as Team Sonic, Power Plant as Team Chaotic, because like Team Rose only goes through like half of Seaside Hill.
Yeah, I think the problem is that what's it called? But if they remake Heroes, they need to give unique level design, but still have similar assets for everyone. So everyone gets unique level design, but they're still going through the same stage, even if it's just in name only.
Yeah, I guess that could work. Sort of like
Also, we're nearing the end of the boss fight. Oh god.
fair. But I guess sort of like Generations, how you have the Act 1 and Act 2.
Yeah.
So you have 4 acts, and they all have the same look, but they go through it they have like
left side of Eggman for now.
it's not actually the same level that they're going through. It just has the same theme. That could work.
Should be almost done with this fight. Just a couple more hits.
I think 2 hits. They just kill him. Get him. Get him.
Hey, Tails got the final hit. Good job, buddy.
Team Chaotic would be really hard to figure out, and I think
doesn't really team for that kind of level design.
Yeah. With Team Chaotic, I think it might be acceptable to have them go through the same level, because like most of the time you're like searching for something. You know?
Now, unfortunately, because I didn't get all the Chaos Emeralds, I can't fight the true final boss.
Well, the good news is Sonic did not die on his way back to his home planet.
That's the important thing.
I'm gonna be honest.
Wait, Shadow.
Gonna be honest. I hardly remember that final cutscene.
Oh, good. Knuckles lived. That's the important part. He lives to say, "Oh no, another day."
So, any final thoughts?
This was a train wreck and a half of a conversation we had, but the game was fun to watch.
It's 2:15 a.m. and I want
I'm
death.
tired. I recorded Shadow and I recorded 4.5 hours of Armello before this, and I thought it was a good idea to record another 3 hours of Sonic Mania.
Good job.
I'm tired.
Let's player out of you yet.
At least I can say that I finally finished the Let's Play.
Congratulations.
Sub, it's very funny that you're the ones, because of the 3 of us, I'm the Let's Player.
I'm the one who's finished Let's Plays for the channel, though.
Fair, but if you look at my channel, the only thing that I can seem to do consistently is Let's Plays.
Good night, everybody.